Good afternoon everyone. So I'm fully waterproofed up, from jacket to trousers to wellies, and that can only mean one thing: I'm in Scotland. And I'm not alone. I'm out with the LVA Landscape Photography Adventures group for the next few days, 8 days I think it is, doing a sort of tour of the Highlands of Scotland, starting off with Glencoe. This morning we've been out to Loch Lomond, and then from here we're going to, I think, go on to the Isle of Skye, and then come back. I mean, I don't know the area too well, but basically cover the Highlands really. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what we can find. I mean, I've not been to Scotland since I was about 8 years old, so to me this is pretty much all new. But yeah, really want to say thank you though to Steve Stain, who's very kindly allowed me to dig in with him for the week. So yeah, thank you for that, and thank you for Paul Compton and the rest of the group for allowing me to come along. So in typical Scottish fashion, the weather is Scottish, shall we say. Very, very windy, lots of rain, lots of mood, lots of drama. We're parked up in, as I say, Glencoe at the moment. We're going to stop here for the night, see what we can get for sunset. That there isn't really going to be a sunset, but there's a few little lakes over this way where we want to find some nice compositions with the mountain ridges here in the background. And hopefully in the morning, sun should rise over here, hopefully illuminating those mountains. So yeah, really excited to see what we can find. Anyway, gonna go and catch up with the guys, see what compositions I can find, and yeah, if I spot anything, I'll give you an update. Alright, just a very, very short walk from the van, which you can probably just make out back there. Came across the scene. We've all pretty much got this shot, to be honest with you, and you've got the mountains in the background, and I'm using this this little pool here as a foreground interest. What I'm doing is there's a little mount just within the pool, which has got these sort of autumnal colours to them, which I am basically using on the bottom right hand third, and then the main peak of the mountain on the top left hand third, just to try and give some balance to the image. I think it's a really nice image, to be honest with you. I think what really works in the scene, as I mentioned a second ago, was the autumnal colours that we've got here at the moment. The deep oranges, the greens. It's really, really stunning. So yeah, hopefully it works out. Quite a simple image. Don't know if you can see on the back of the camera there, but yeah, shooting at ISO 50, f11, and 1.3 seconds exposure. It's quite dull today, the light is very flat, but yeah, this should still work out quite nice. So I'm going to walk along a little bit more that way, see if there's any other compositions that I can find, that I can work with, and just have a general mill about really and see what I can find. Just try and take it in, because I know it's not somewhere I come to every day. Or ever for that matter, so I'll let you know if I find anything else. But if the image works out any good, I'll pop it on screen now. So me and Mr. Compton have walked to the other side of the main road.
Is that Mr. Compton?
Mr. Compton.
Oh!
We left Mr. Staney Pants over the other side. So yeah, we pulled to the other side of the road. Really struggling to find compositions, to be honest with you. I think the light is very, very flat this evening, but taking a bet on a photo here where basically there's this silver birch tree, I think, and yeah, kind of framing the mountains in the background. I'm not sure it works, but we'll give it a go. I think, you know, being somewhere as epic as this, it's very easy to
just to take them for being here.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think I might go for a square crop on this. I've actually bumped the ISO up to 800 because there's a bit of a stiff breeze, so I'm trying to freeze the motion in the leaves. And now some idiot's got in my composition.
Not a lot over this side, to be honest.
But yeah, let's see how this works out. But if it's any good, I'll pop it on the screen. I don't think it's going to be the best photo of the trip, but yeah, let me know what you think. So just walked up from that little tree back there, just down there basically. Can't really find any other compositions tonight with the camera anyway. But what I did do is send the drone up, and I got two compositions really. One shooting back towards those mountains again, mainly using the loch itself as a leading line into the mountains. And then one back over this way using the road that you can just see behind me. Yeah, the car going down. Leading line through the mountains. It's got like a nice curve to it, straight through the mountain pass. So I think that's going to be quite a nice image, to be honest with you, especially with these autumn colours. So anyway, that's me done for this evening. We're here again for sunrise in the morning. So hopefully the sun rises up over that way and gives us some light on these mountains over here. And then tomorrow, yeah, I think we're going to go a bit further down to Glencoe. There's a few other compositions we've got in mind, so we're going to have a look at those. And yeah, take it from there. So that's me done for this evening. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe. This is a bit of a mini series, so yeah, as I say, I'm out with the landscape vlogography adventure guys, so I'll put a link to either their Instagram, their YouTube, etc. In the comments below. Please check them out. They're a great bunch of guys. So yeah. So that's me done for tonight, and I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. So, as I mentioned yesterday, we stopped in the top end of Glencoe overnight, hoping for a decent sunrise this morning, but yeah, as you can kind of see, that's not happening. It's very grey, very wet, so we're just going to sit in the back of the van for a bit, have a bite to eat. Had some porridge already, and now we're about to have some crumpets, so yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, so in terms of plans, I think we're going to try and sort of stay in the Glencoe area, but maybe head a bit more down into the valley, see what other photos we can get down there, and yeah, if anything changes, I'll let you know. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, certainly no photos this morning, but yeah, I'll keep you updated.
just a quick update. So we're coming up to the Glencoe Mountain Resort, ski resort, which is just up there. And came across this scene with Paul and Denise Compton. Some lovely moody clouds, using these this collection of trees here on the left hand side to really anchor the image. It's quite a nice image actually. What's really helping the scene is a little bit of light just occasionally breaking through the clouds, and it's yeah, regardless of the scene, but it's very wet, very windy, very Scottish day, but having a great time. So yeah, we're going to move on now to a place called, I think, called Devil's Cauldron, which I think is like a sort of a set of waterfalls. So we'll see how we get on with that. But yeah, if this photo is any good, I'll pop it on the screen. And yeah, let's see what else we can find in Glencoe. Just over a little bit further down, Glencoe now. Just stopped off at this King's House Hotel. We're going to go head to a place called the Devil's Cauldron, which, like I mentioned, should be like some waterfalls there. But just couldn't resist a quick snapshot of a little deer. You can see there, that beautiful backdrop of Paul and Denise Compton. So anyway, need to head on and see what we find. Really closed in all of a sudden. Arrived at the Cauldron. Basically it's a set of rapids leading down from the mountains out toward Paul and Denise Compton over there. We're going to hang around here for a little bit. Hopefully this rain subdues a little bit and try and find a good composition. I'm already spotting this kind of little rapid bit here. It might act as a leading line straight into the rock in the background, so I'm going to give that a go. And maybe head down a bit further downstream and see what else I can find down there. But yeah, it's an epic location. But actually, you know what? I know it's raining, I know it's windy, but really, these conditions, it doesn't get any better than this. Right, so it's had a massive downpour rain. About 10 minutes or so. Trying to go for the drive as much as I can. Absolutely drenched. But yeah, stop by this little cascade, and I don't know if you can make it out, but basically there's a drop off of the waterfall there, basically acting as a leading line up to the Paul and Denise Compton. So yeah, we're going to shoot in that option. It's looking out quite nice from this view. Would love a little touch of light now. So yeah, I'm going to try and get a couple more shots here, and then look downstream a little bit more. See what else we can find. What an absolutely stunning location. Absolutely love it. But yeah, let's say completely drenched, but it's worth it. You can see the waterfall just here. Paul and Denise more in the background. Using the edge of that waterfall as a leading to the map in the background. Shooting at 24mm f/16, just trying to get everything as well, trying to get my shutter speed as quite a long exposure, but also give me a front to back shot.
About to fall off.
So yeah, ISO 50 as well, just trying again get that shutter speed as slow as I possibly can, just to get a little touch of movement in the water. Shooting at 1/4 of a second. Mr. Compton there. Paul Compton there. He doesn't like what I call him, Mr. Compton. That's why. And two of the guys, Darren and Ginger. So yeah, I think that's me done for this particular location. We're going to head a bit further down and see what we can find. And yeah, got quite a busy day of photography planned, so it should be good. Alright, this bit's beating me. I'm done. I'm absolutely drenched. Had another downpour of rain, and stupidly forgot to bring my waterproof jacket. It's still in the van, so yeah, I'm absolutely drenched through now. But oh wow, got the light over there. Yeah, walked down to the Cauldron bit. Couldn't really find a composition that was working for me, but fortunately things do seem to be clearing up a bit now. But I'm going to head back down to the van, get out these wet clothes, and yeah, see what happens at the next location we go to. There's a potential for a couple of compositions by the back of the van actually, so I'll have a look there as well. But yeah, things are starting to clear up a little bit, so hopefully we can grab some more shots today. So anyway, yeah, I'll sign off from this location, and yeah, let you know what happens with the next location we get to. So today's episode is sponsored by rain. At least that's what you'd think anyway. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can be around for any longer than 5 minutes without seeing some rain around here, but it really does like to see, get some nice atmospheric. So yeah, pretty much in the same spot I last gave you an update on. But yeah, I put the telephoto lens on, just picking out some small details in the scene. So I'm going really tight. About 150mm full frame, and really put some cascades, some waterfalls on the bottom left hand third. And what I've also done is yeah, there's a lot of diagonals coming through the screen, through the scene, sorry. And yeah, what we're getting is some nice pockets of light that are just casting down, and it's quite a nice yeah, what a nice abstract scene. I like it anyway, but yeah, I'll just see if I can try and show you what it looks like actually on the screen itself. I don't know if you can really make that out, but yeah, actually probably going to be my favourite image of the morning. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done now. I might just do one more telephoto shot shooting right up to the end of the lock, probably for full extent, 300mm to be honest with you, and see if that works out. If it does, I'll put the one I was just talking about on the screen, and that one as well, and I'll give you an update when we get to my next location. Okay, so we've all come down now to back to near Buckle of Etive Moor, which is up there. There should be some other waterfalls here, but coming across the bridge, as you can see, absolutely stunning. So we'll meet up with the other group now, go and find out where these falls are, and try and get some photos. Alright, so arrived at Buckle of Etive Moor, I think it's pronounced. The iconic shot with the falls leading up to the mountain, and there's a big birch tree on the left hand third. So yeah, let's see if we can work this scene. Obviously there's quite a few here, so I'll just wait a little bit patiently and see what else I can try and find. If there's any other composition. I do like what's going on behind me over there. I don't know if you can see that. Really nice. So might be able to do something with that, that's my thinking. Just love the autumn colours. So yeah, let's spend some time here, work the scene a little bit, be patient, everyone else trying to get their shots as well, and see what we find. Alright, so while they're working the composition that most people come here for, I'm just going to go and try something a little bit different. So there's mountains kind of on the opposite side. There's a lovely bit of kind of mix between blue and a touch of gold now going on at the moment, to be honest with you, which is quite nice. So accented by the several birch trees in their autumn colours, using them as a foreground, and the mountains, just a simple, really simple shot. I'll turn you around and show you. Really simple shot with these autumn trees here and that mountain range in the background. Don't ask me what it's called, I have literally no idea. All I know is it looks really nice. Just been really careful to make sure I don't let any of these trees go past the horizon. That will spoil the composition. So yeah, interesting little bit of light going on at the moment. I'm going to take this and then go and try and get the iconic shot of the waterfalls and Buckle Etive more. So we'll see how we get on. Okay, so I've just took the classic shot from this area. So the waterfalls leading up to Buckle Etive Moor. You've got the silver birch and its beautiful autumn colours on the left hand side. I'm not overly pleased with the composition, if I'm honest with you. I don't like it when the trees sort of half cut off by the horizon, but yeah, I mean, while I'm here, we're really not to take the classic shot. What I've actually done is a five-step pano, moving left to right, and also doing the same again, but for just exposing for the sky, which I'm going to have to bracket later with a HDR on that. So hopefully it turns out alright. If it does, I will pop it on the screen. But yeah, I think that's me done for this location. Did just spot a rainbow in the sky a moment ago, but there was no real sort of composition that way. So yeah, I'll have a wander around. If I see anything else, then yeah, I'll have to stop and have a chat. Okay, so I think that's us done for the Glencoe area. It's been a fantastic visit. Shame about the weather a little bit, but when you've got views like this, you can't complain, can you? Let's be completely honest with you. So yeah, I think I've got a few photos that are going to work out pretty well. But yeah, with that, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. This is a bit of a mini series, so there's going to be more to come from Scotland. If you've enjoyed watching, please give us a like. Subscribe. I think the next plan for us is to head up to, I think, possibly around Skye area. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next video. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.